We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. This is Club 50 Sports, and we are about to discuss a marquee matchup in the National Football League happening this week. We might be looking at a possible AFC championship preview. Who knows? There's a few teams, there's a few dogs in this race, but this week we've got Chiefs versus Bills. Manny, what do you think about this game? And who do you got? You got to give me a prediction.
Adam, let me start by saying this. I'm going to throw out some numbers, man. So last year, that score was 27-24 last year, and we saw what happened. Tyler Bass shanked one uh, before time expired, and I was hard crushed, and it brought me back memories from Scott Norwood from back in the 90s. It brought me back very bad memories. Aside from that, Josh Allen went 26 for 39 with one score last year. That cannot happen, Adam. He was very mediocre in this game, and so was James Cook. He had 18 carries for 61 yards. The wide receivers of the Bills were very bad last year. This cannot happen again this year. If this is going to be close, Cook, Kincaid, and Cooper, they need to produce. They have to have good games, and Allen needs to be around like three scores, three touchdown scores, which I think he's more than capable of making it happen. I sincerely think that the Bills will give the Chiefs their first loss. The Chiefs' offense looks pretty stagnant. They have been pretty stagnant the past couple of games, and Mahomes, do I still trust Mahomes? I still trust Mahomes, but he's not the Mahomes of like in the years past where he could light up like the scoreboard with 35 to 40 points, like touchdowns to four touchdowns. Um, I see the Bills winning at them 20. I want to say 23-20 in this game. What do you say, Adam?
Um, I'm going to disagree with you. I think that Patrick Mahomes is still that guy. I feel like the
Yeah,
Chiefs do this every year. I
yeah,
feel like they kind of just they look like mortals. They look like mortals in the regular season until playoffs come, and then
yeah.
they look like the gods of the gridiron. It. I will say that, of course, they are leaning a lot more these days on their defense.
Yes,
So the defense has definitely stepped up for them and kept them in games. They won last week's game due to a block kick at the very end of it, sneaking away with a 9-0 record. Um, I think that Buffalo has a really good chance to win this game. Like you stated, the stats don't lie. They got to play a clean game. Josh Allen has to play. He doesn't have to play out of his mind, but he needs to make sure that he's putting points on the board when they can get points on the board. Take every point you can get against the Kansas City Chiefs. We always talk about that. You don't want to leave points on out there because it'll be that same margin that Kansas City will come back and beat you by. But Josh Allen just needs to be sharp. He needs to be on his game, and he needs to make sure that he's lighting up that scoreboard as much as he can. 61 yards from James Cook is also not going to do it. They need a steady running game. They need to make sure that they control time and possession. And I think all of those things are possible with this Buffalo Bills team being led by Josh Allen. That Bills defense needs to be flying around out there as well. You don't get a lot of mistakes out of Patrick Mahomes. So when you do get a mistake out of Patrick Mahomes in that Kansas City offense, you got to take full advantage of it. So I say that they need to apply pressure. They need to be out there flying around on defense. And with the way that the Kansas City Chiefs look right now, looking like mortals, I think that this is definitely a game that could take away that undefeated record from Kansas City. And I also have the Bills winning at home. I think it'll also be a close margin. I think it'll be by 3 or less.
okay. All right. Guys, let us know. Comment, please subscribe to the channel and like the content. Please let us know.
We appreciate it.
You got my homie or you got
Josh
Allen?
Allen.
Let us know. Club 50 Sports. We'll see you guys. Take care. Have a nice week.
Make
Take
sure
care,
you
guys.
subscribe, y'all. We'll see you soon.